Let's
Okay, so I got off work 2 hours ago and I'm still in my coat. I'm just eternally freezing inside and out at all times. I'm chilled to the bone right now. Alright, let me take my coat off and we'll get into this video. So, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada. What's up? Why did I do that? Why? Today I'm gonna be filming. Gosh darn it. So for today's video, I really wanted to talk about music. So I thought, why not do a January playlist review? And because my train of thought absolutely sucks, I made a list. Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a while. Every time I'm at work, sit at my desk, I start to add more songs to a list and then take away songs and then think about how I want to do this video. Like, I think it's really fun and probably kind of irresponsible to sit at work and kind of think about what I'm gonna do when I get off work. But yeah, welcome to my January 2020 playlist. Do you say 2020 or 2020? I don't know. I just say whatever comes to mind, whatever rolls off the tongue easiest at the moment. But yeah, first I'm gonna go through the songs, then I'm gonna go through the albums I have written down, then I'm gonna mention some artists that I've been loving. So a song that my friend has been playing recently that I kind of forgot existed, and this happens with a lot of old songs, is Come On Eileen by Dex's Midnight Runners. Watch the video for Come On Eileen. I mean, I forgot what a masterpiece. Come on, Eileen. So Drama Free by deadmau5 and Lights came out the end of 2018, and I am just now getting hip to it. In the past month, a fan posted a video that Lights responded to where Lights was performing Drama Free, and they had this little hand grab moment. It was beautiful, and I had never heard the song before, but yeah. Drama Free by deadmau5 and Lights. Love it. Princess Nokia, Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Sugar Honey Iced Tea. These bitches don't like me. These bitches don't like me. They do shit like me.
Love that song. What a lighthearted, no, but if you listen to the lyrics, it's like, she says something like, I don't fight, I'm just chilling. The song is really cool, and like, the beat, okay, love the beat. Go watch the video also. Princess Nokia is beautiful. The Drifters, Under the Boardwalk, and this song came out in like 1964. This is another song that a friend of mine was playing recently, and I swear I've heard my great grandma play it, but I just kind of disregarded it as a child for some reason. Like, I don't know why I didn't cling to this song, because it's amazing. It just makes me want to have a picnic next to a river. Poppin' Off by Watch the Duck was in the movie Dope, and that was the first time I heard this song. I didn't realize it came out in like 2012. But it's on my MP3 player for work, and I listen to it all the time because it's the first song that comes on. Don't know why it's the first song. I think it's the first song I put on my MP3 player. I like upbeat music. Like, if I listen to music that is hype, it keeps me calmer. I don't know if that makes sense, but like St. Vincent's Fast Slow Disco. And I mean, there's the slow disco, but I like the fast slow disco, and not to knock the slow disco, but like, don't it beat a slow dance? Oh my god. If you've ever seen the show Trinkets on Netflix, first of all, if you haven't seen the show Trinkets on Netflix, you're behind and you need to go watch it, because wow, love that show. Reminds me of when I was a teenager at certain points. St. Vincent's Fast Slow Disco is just a fucking banger. It's one of those weird songs that like I like to listen to in the shower. It builds up, it makes me feel empowered. Let me not fall. I'm like on a stool but leaning forward, or I could just come closer. When I did the coat trick, I dropped my coat on the floor, so my coat was in the way, and I'm just like tripping over. Dun 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 dun. Riot Rhythm by Slay Bells. Riot Rhythm by Slay Bells. No, but yeah, Riot Rhythm by Slay Bells is another fucking banger. Everything about the song. I don't even know the lyrics, and I know most of the lyrics to a lot of the songs that I love. And I don't know the lyrics to Riot Rhythm. Also, when I looked up the day that it came out, it says May 2010. The album came out, Treats by Slay Bells, but it says that the single Riot Rhythm came out February 2011. But why would a single come out a year afterwards if the album's already out? I don't know. My friend Pam got me hip to Slay Bells sometime in like 2010? I think like 2010. If you're in a library, don't listen to Riot Rhythm right now, but if you're not in a library or in a quiet space, go listen to Riot Rhythm by Slay Bells. Ariana Grande and Victoria Monet. Monopoly. This is another song that I have on my work playlist. I think a lot of these songs are on my work playlist actually. But yeah, the video for Monopoly by Ariana Grande and Victoria Monet is adorable. I love their outfits. I love the lyrics. It's another one of those songs that just kind of makes me feel empowered, but also very cutesy, you know, because it's Ariana Grande and Victoria Monet. I mean, two best friends just diddy bopping around. Def Leppard's Pour Some Sugar on Me came out in 1987. This is a song that I have on my work playlist, I have on my phone in my January playlist, and then I hear it on the radio sometimes because I like to leave my car on the rock station. Before I plug my phone in, my car turns on and then the radio turns on, and it either sounds like alien noises, just like white noise, or if I leave the rock station on, I get rock music. And sometimes I just leave the rock music on, and Pour Some Sugar on Me came on, and I'm like, yo, I actually jammed to this song on the regular. And while we're talking about throwbacks, Pat Benatar is also on this list for Heartbreaker, which came out a little bit earlier than that. Like, Pour Some Sugar on Me was 1987, and Pat Benatar's Heartbreaker was 1979. So we're throwing it back a little further for that Heartbreaker, Dreambreaker, Heartbreaker, you wanna run with me? I don't even know the freaking lyrics. I just know it makes me feel so powerful. The lyrics, I don't know exactly how it goes. Love maker, dream taker, something breaker, breaker, okay. We're a little bit loopy. It's a-okay though. Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah band. Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah band, Sun Shower. I'm sorry if the background is slightly different now. I had to answer Max real quick, and like, I know it's off. This is why I need a camera to film instead of using my phone, because I'm using my phone to do everything at this point, like everything in my life. I didn't realize that the song Sun Shower came out in 1976. I don't know if I'm just late to every single party, like decades late, but yeah, I'm in love with the song Sun Shower. I need more music like this to come out right now, because apparently Dr. Buzzard's original Savannah band is classified as like a swing disco band. I don't know, I guess I just need more swing disco in my life. Cold War Kids. They came out with an album 2 years ago that I just got myself hip to within the past couple months. It's called LA Divine, and I'm not even gonna go into that. Let's pretend I didn't even say that. I'm not talking about albums right now, I'm talking about a song. Restless. I love this song so much. We're gonna dive into albums, but I needed to talk about that song specifically because I love the song Restless from the album that came out, so it gets a special mention. And then the last song I'm gonna mention before I jump into albums is Mac Miller, Pennsylvania Nights, but it's just like PA Nights, the way that the title of the song is spelled, you know what I mean? It's just the letters for PA instead of Pennsylvania written out. But Pennsylvania Nights is one of my favorite Mac Miller songs, actually. It's from one of his first albums. I think, yeah, Pennsylvania Nights was from the Blue Slide Park album. So was Man in the Hat, Missed Calls, Smile Back. There were so many great songs from the Blue Slide Park album. Circles just came out. Pennsylvania Nights, let me just say, reminds me, and I know I was young when I lived in Pennsylvania. I only lived there from the time I was 5 years old to the time I was like 10, almost 11. But it was my whole childhood. Like, Pennsylvania Nights just reminds me of like being a kid growing up in Pennsylvania. And then there's a couple of lyrics that he uses or lines in the song that remind me of being an adult and not being in Pennsylvania, but still things that like I went through. Isn't funny how music does that? That concludes the song portion, and now that I'm talking about Circles and Blue Slide Park and LA Divine, I'm gonna jump into albums. So I have 5 albums written down. So Circles just came out. I can't even, yeah. There aren't a lot of people that watch these videos in the first place, but if you watch my old videos, my brothers and I used to jam out to Mac Miller's Kids, and like, we didn't listen to Mac and Ain't Easy. I don't think I've any memory of that mixtape. But like Kids and Blue Slide Park was everything to me. Kids was everything to me. And like some of the songs are so cheesy and I still listen to them so much all the time, like Oy Vey and Knock Knock and Don't Mind Me. I'm at the laundromat actually right now. It is Saturday morning, February 1st, but I'm trying to finish this video and I didn't mention Outside or The Spins or Kickin' Incredibly Dope shit. So yeah, I just needed to mention those because I love those songs from that album. Also from Blue Slide Park, I loved what was in Blue Slide Park. I loved Missed Calls. I loved Party on 5th Ave. There were so many good ones, basically all of it. Man, Mac's a fucking legend. Circles just came out, go stream that. Also on this list is Blue Slide Park and Kids. I'm putting them together. No, there's two separate things. Mac has 3 spots on the album portion of this video, just so you know. It's Circles, it's Kids, and it's Blue Slide Park. Watching movies with the sound off and swimming. Yeah, I love all the projects. It's just that these are my 3 favorites. This is what I'm gonna mention. I'm in love with them. Go listen to Kids. Go listen to Kids on YouTube, like right now. So Cold War Kids, like I said, they released an album 2 years ago in 2017, like April 2017, called LA Divine. I'm late to every party. The things I stumble across are like from the 70s. But yeah, no, Cold War Kids, LA Divine has a lot of beautiful songs on it, like No Reason to Run, Restless is one that I mentioned, Complicated is really good. The next album, which is K-12 by Melanie Martinez. This album / film is beautiful. And the messages in K-12, I know everyone's been over it before, but like, golly, the woman can write and act and sing and dance and design costumes and just like, wow, the talent, the skill, the time management, the lack of sleep probably. Also like the whole Melanie Martinez, like Oliver Tree, like them just pulls at my heartstrings. And there's one more album that I'm gonna mention and it's Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. Don't say a word. I don't care if you don't like it because I love it. And looking back on that album, there are a lot of songs that I listen to like almost on a daily basis from that album, like Fake Smile or NASA or Needy or what was it, Bloodline, or Thank You Next sometimes, just because situations have me like, Thank You Next was actually a dope album and it came out at the beginning of 2019. Like, there aren't that many albums that I really got into. Like I said, I'm late to every party and that album came out a year ago. Still over here soaking it all up and I'm gonna be soaking it all up for the next decade. This sounds like something my great-grandma would watch. I didn't even know, which I mean, obviously it was nominated for a Grammy, but it didn't win the Grammy because Billie Eilish took like 5. Congratulations, Billie. But dang, like Ariana didn't get, I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, I filmed this before the Grammys. I filmed this not even knowing what the nominations for the Grammys were, but my girl got snubbed. But just know that it's not just me. I know, like I said, no one watches my videos. We love you. And Thank You Next is everything, and it got me through so much, like. Alright, so to wrap up this video, to tie it all together nicely in a little bow, I'm gonna mention the artists that I love listening to recently, and this might not just be recently, like Gorillaz is on this list. Let's just start with Gorillaz, for example. I've been listening to Gorillaz since, like, I was born. I love all of their music, and that's not just a suck. I mean, I like Year 2000, I like Rock the House, and then I like the Humans album, but also just like Plastic Beach, but then like the Now Now. You know, Gorillaz is so expansive and they've grown so much over the years and they really know how to keep up with the times but then make their own times. They just do a lot. Like they keep things visually interesting all the time, which I really appreciate. And I like the storyline of Gorillaz. Like if you actually watch videos on it, the way that Noodle was delivered to them and just like Murdoch's weirdness and Tootie and freaking Russell and his demons. But yeah, Labyrinth made a lot of the music for the Euphoria soundtrack. I don't know if he did all of it. They played a lot of music in Euphoria. I remember I heard Megan Thee Stallion in Euphoria. Labyrinth did a collaboration with Zendaya for Euphoria, the song All For Us. All For Us was going to be a song that I mentioned on its own, but I wanted to mention All For Us and mention When I R.I.P. and just mention all of it. Like, Labyrinth did Still don't know my name. Labyrinth did a beautiful job on these songs. I think Labyrinth is I think Labyrinth is a beautiful artist. Poppy. I didn't want to dive into anything too personal, like artist-wise, when I talked about this, but I heard something recently that made me super excited for Poppy and her music and just her career in general. Because I remember when I first figured out who Poppy was, or when I first stumbled across her, maybe like a couple months ago, I watched so many videos trying to figure out who the heck she was, and then I stumbled across some other stuff, and then I got sketched out. I'm like, you never know. You just never know with like the way the world is set up. I like her new music. I like the album I Disagree. I like the song I Disagree a lot. That was gonna be a song I mentioned. Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but then I just wanted to mention Poppy in general because wow, get it girl. Speaking of getting it girl, Dove Cameron, after like 6 years, now that the Disney contract is up, gave us the music that she been wanting to put out for years. But the things that she put out, I love. Out of Touch, So Good, Wasted. I'm a fool, and I'm sorry to Dove Cameron and all of your fans. I butchered the title. It is called Waste. It is not called Wasted. My bad. I think all 3 of those are on my work MP3 player, and they're definitely on my January playlist. So that's why Dove Cameron is in an artist spot and not in an album spot or a song spot, because she released music. Like, she's up there, she's out there, finally. Welcome back, welcome, we love you. No, it's like welcome, not welcome back, because the Disney music we love. But we're glad that you're giving us you. Rex Orange County is another band or artist band that I've been listening to recently that I really love. I really am such an uncultured swine. Okay, so Rex Orange County is a person. It's a man named Alexander. Sorry, Alexander. I love your music. Just because the sound contrasts a lot of the like gorillas and like I listen to Biggie. So listening to Rex Orange County and like Jack Stauber and stuff like that really balances it out. Ash Nico. So Rex Orange County balances out the Ash Nico. I mentioned Melanie before, and I mentioned Oliver Tree when I mentioned Melanie's K-12 album, but only briefly, and now I gotta mention Oliver Tree. And I love Alien Boy, of course. I love Movement, and yeah, I love you and Melanie. Cobra Starship is another one that I should have mentioned when I mentioned Gorillaz, because I'm still listening to Cobra Starship, and I've been listening to Cobra Starship since I was like 12. And I know that their only good album, not to say their only good album, their best album was their first album, When the City Sleeps, We Rule the Streets. We know that. We as Cobras for life, we are aware, we accept that, and we're gonna keep listening to When the City Sleeps, We Rule the Streets for the rest of our lives. Deal with it. Sister Zoc is the last person that I'm gonna mention. If you've ever seen She's Gotta Have It on Netflix, Sister Zoc did, I think, the opening song for season 2. You Should Know That by Sister Zoc. She is a New York artist that for some reason hasn't blown up yet. And I'm like mind blown because her music is amazing, her lyrics, like her flow is so unique, her style is unique. I've been working on this video for so long. Like at one point I was at a laundromat and I'm cooking dinner, like sitting on the counter. Anyway, you know what's funny? I actually realized that she's an Aquarius, just like me. Like I said, I'm making dinner and it's beeping at me because it's done. But yeah, she's an Aquarius, which explains the unique and which explains the unique individualistic style that I adore so much. But yeah, that also explains the very much slept on music. Like, I get it. It's okay. They're not ready. They can't handle it. Real Homegirl is another song by Sister Zoc that I like. All her music is on Spotify, or like there is music of hers on Spotify, so if you want to go stream that. Also, she has an Instagram at Sister Zoc. I think that concludes this video. It is 3 in the morning. It's past 3 in the morning. It's probably like 3:30 in the morning. I want to get cozy and get in bed. Maybe eat something else other than these chocolate covered banana bites. I know it's rude to chew and talk, but like, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and maybe let me know which of these songs you liked or which of these songs you really didn't like. Do you keep a January playlist? Let me know some of your favorite songs from your monthly playlist. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are.
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
Okay, no, fuck, okay. Booyah. Also, who is these? Oh, it's Max. Dun dun. I wonder if he just got off work and needs a ride. I see him talking on IG. I think he just made me happy. I got the juice, I got the high C. Do it cute unlikely.
But yeah. I hope you enjoy it.
If you don't know about his story, you know you will repeat it. And if you don't have a loving strategy, you will get defeated. If you don't know about his story, you know you will repeat it. And if you don't have a loving strategy, you will get defeated.